Hi, my name is Zarfan. I will present the introduction of our innovation. Oil spill and fuel leakage are major environmental problems that damage ocean and coastal ecosystem worldwide. Events like tanker accidents and offshore drilling release contaminate marine environment, harming fish, coral reef, seabirds, and coastal communities. Current cleanup methods such as chemical dispersion and synthetic absorbent are costly, slow, and often cause secondary pollution because they are not biodegradable. To tackle these challenges, the bioecological layer oil pack was developed as an eco-friendly solution. It made from natural biodegradable materials. It selectively absorbs oil while repelling water, lightweight, low cost, and easy to use. This innovation prevents oil spill and offers a sustainable way to protect marine ecosystem and promote long-term ocean health. This project started in response to the growing environmental damage caused by oil spill and fuel leaks in ocean and coastal waters. Through research and observation, we saw that both major spills and small repeated leaks continue to harm marine life, including fish, corals, and seabirds, threatening overall biodiversity. Current cleanup methods are often costly, slow, and rely on static, non-biodegradable materials that can create secondary pollution. They also require heavy machinery and trained personnel, making them impractical for remote or sensitive areas. These challenges highlight the need for a simple, affordable, and eco-friendly solution, which led to the development of the bioecological layer oil pack to protect marine ecosystems sustainably. We are exploring oil spill and fuel leakage in ocean and coastal areas because they seriously harm marine life, ecosystem, and coastal communities. Oil pollution happens frequently, and many current cleanup methods use chemical dispersant and non-biodegradable materials, which can cause further environmental damage. To understand the problems better, we will engage with fishermen, coastal residents, port and marina workers, environmental officers, researchers, and users of cleanup products to learn about spill frequency, current practices, challenges, and awareness of eco-friendly solutions. We will also observe ports, marinas, beach, and offshore industrial area to see real-life oil spill situation and how current response methods affect the marine environment. Oil spills and fuel leakage cause serious damage to marine ecosystem and coastal communities by harming fish, corals, seabirds, and the livelihoods that depends on clean ocean. Although current oil spill cleanup methods can remove oil, many rely on synthetic or chemical materials that are non-biodegradable and create secondary pollution. Oil pollution is also not limited to major disasters. A small but frequent leakage occur in ports, marinas, and industrial coastal areas, leading to long-term environmental damage. This issue highlights the urgent need for a safe, biodegradable, and cost-effective oil-absorbing solution. To better understand real-world challenges, stakeholders interviews and field observation was conducted in high-risk coastal areas, ensuring the solution is practical, effective, and environmentally responsible. In conclusion, this project explores the problem of oil spill and fuel leakage in marine and coastal environments and identify the weaknesses of existing cleanup methods, which are often costly, inefficient, and environmentally harmful. Through empathy-based research, interviews, and field observation, the need for a sustainable and eco-friendly solution become clear. As a result, the bioecological layer oil pad was developed using natural, biodegradable material to effectively absorb oil while reducing secondary pollution. By incorporating real user input, this human-centered innovation shows that practical and sustainable solutions can help protect marine ecosystem and support long-term ocean health.
My name is Nurul Batrisha binti Muhammad Rubai, and now I will continue to talk about the tension, contradiction, and surprises. In this section, we identify common tension faced by people who regularly encounter small-scale oil pollution in coastal and marine environments. Many individuals feel worried, stressed, and frustrated because of the oil contamination affects their daily activities, income, studies, and health. They're also concerned about long-term damage to marine ecosystem when pollution is not properly managed. Based on this interview, we also found that contradictions between awareness and behavior. Although people understand that oil pollution is very harmful, they still continue working and studying in the contaminated areas due to financial needs, academic requirements, and job responsibilities. Environmental protection is recognized as important, yet oil pollution is often treated as a normal or unavoidable because of the limited tools, training, and enforcement. Next, during this interview session, we also found surprising insight, such as small oil patches are often ignored unless the odor become overwhelming. Some people clean oil using simple method without protecting equipment, and many people were surprised to learn that biodegradable oil absorbing product can absorb oil without absorbing seawater and decompose naturally without creating secondary waste. Now, let's move on to the point of view. Based on our finding, we developed point of view for different uses that affected by the small-scale oil pollution. Firstly, Osman, a small-scale fisherman that frequently encounters oil residue while fishing. He needs a safe and effective way to manage the small-scale oil pollution because it affects his fishing nets, the quality of his catch, and the marine life. Although he knows that oil pollution is very harmful, he continues fishing in contaminated areas due to the financial responsibilities and lack of alternative income. Next, let we listen about the point of view from Farah, which is a marine biology student that often conducts field work in polluted coastal areas. She requires an environmentally friendly solution because she feels very frustrated and emotionally stressed when she cannot apply her scientific knowledge to reduce the pollution. Despite understanding the environmental impact of oil pollution, she struggles to find practical solutions during fieldwork. Next, point of view from Daniel, an environmental science student that studies pollution control and sustainability. He needs a biodegradable oil absorption solution because many traditional cleanup methods are not sustainable and create secondary waste. Even though he understands that environmental theory, he experiences frustration when real-world practices do not align with the sustainability principle. Lastly, point of view from Hisham, a municipal cleaner that responsible for maintaining cleanliness in drain and public waterfront areas. He needs an easy-to-use and safe method to manage all contaminated water because his work mainly focuses on visible waste. Although he takes pride in keeping public areas clean, he lacks specialized training and equipment to deal with oil pollution. Now, let's move on to the dream and how might we statement. With increasing coastal activities, small-scale oil pollution continues to occur in marine and coastal waters, and many people still need to work or study in these polluted environments, even though they know it is harmful. Our findings shows that several tensions and contradictions. People understand the importance of protecting the ocean, but they still depend on it for income and education. And some people try to clean oil using simple and homemade methods, but these methods are not effective. Because of this, we believe that there is a strong need for a simple, biodegradable, and environmentally friendly solution that can absorb and break down oil naturally without damaging the marine life. So here's the how might we statement, which is how might we develop a simple and biodegradable product that safely absorb oil on seawater surface? How might we help people remove small-scale oil pollution without complex tools or chemicals? How might we design a solution that breaks down oil naturally instead of moving pollution somewhere? How might we combine oil absorption and environmental benefits into an one easy-to-use product? And how might we support people who work or study near the ocean in managing oil pollution sustainability? The outcome of this project is the Bio-Ecological Layered Oil Pad, an innovation solution designed to manage small-scale oil pollution in marine and coastal waters. This oil pad is lightweight, floats on the water, and works effectively in real marine environments. This product uses a 3 layers of bioecological system, with the top layer absorbs oil efficiently without absorbing seawater. The middle layer supports natural biodegradation of the absorbed oil, and the bottom layer stabilizes the pad and release nutrients to support marine ecosystem recovery. The oil pad is fully biodegradable and does not require any chemical, electricity, or specialized equipment. It is easy to use, safe, and does not create any secondary waste to the marine life. Finally, this project presents a sustainable and user-friendly solution with strong potential for future testing and real-world application in managing small-scale oil pollution.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Nuril Hamid Hazan. I will talk about Project Chile. One of the main challenges in manufacturing the bio-ecological layer oil pad is integrating different biodegradable material into a stable layout structure. Another key issue is balancing high oil absorption performance with environmental sustainability, since natural material may absorb oil more slowly than synthetic one. Cost management and large-scale production also pose challenges due to material sourcing and specialized manufacturing method. Lastly, the pad must be durable enough to perform in real marine conditions while still being safely biodegradable after use. Next, I will continue with Project Success Indicator. The effectiveness of the bio-ecological layer oil pad can be measured through several key indicators. First is oil absorption performance, where the pad must absorb oil quickly while limiting water intake under simulated spill conditions. Second, structural integrity is also important as the layer should remain intact when exposed to wave and current. Third, environmental safety and biodegradability indicate success when the material breaks down naturally without harming marine ecosystem. Lastly, cost effectiveness and ease of deployment increase the likelihood of adoption by environmental agency and cleanup organization. Next, I will continue with Project Inspiration. This project is inspired by the need for a more effective and environmentally friendly solution to oil spill. The bio-ecological layer oil pad is designed to absorb oil efficiently while reducing environmental harm through the use of biodegradable material. It works using a layered structure where natural fiber absorb oil and the bottom layer support biodegradation and release econutrient. This innovation is intended for Marine Conservation Agency, oil spill response team, and environmental organization, particularly in coastal and ocean area. To improve this innovation, enhancing its absorption capacity and durability in raw sea conditions will help increase its efficiency and wider adoption. Next, I will talk about Project Reef. Oil spill remain a serious environmental threat that cause long-term damage to marine ecosystem, wildlife, and coastal region. Current oil spill cleanup method rely heavily on synthetic and chemical-based material, which may absorb oil effectively but create non-biodegradable waste and secondary pollution. This project addresses the challenge of developing a high-performance oil absorption system that is also environmentally friendly. By using a multi-layered design that combines natural oil-absorbing fiber with biodegradable eco-nutrient layer, the bio-ecological layer oil pad offers a sustainable alternative that minimizes environmental impact and support responsible marine pollution management. Next, I will continue with Revive's point of view. From Amin perspective, there is a strong tension between caring about marine pollution and feeling frustrated with current oil spill cleanup methods that are slow, bulky, and generate more waste. Despite believing in sustainability, Amin highlight a contradiction where synthetic oil pads are still used because they are the most available option during emergency. The surprise comes with the bio-ecological layer oil pad, which prove that a lightweight and biodegradable product can still absorb oil effectively. Meanwhile, from Hazmi focused on operational efficiency. The tension lies in the need for fast and reliable equipment that can withstand harsh sea conditions. However, the contradiction is that even though green solutions are preferred, traditional synthetic pads are used because they are seen as more durable. The surprise is that this innovation demonstrated eco-friendly material that can achieve both high absorption and structural stability. From Ilham point of view, the tension is that current solution focus on clean-up rather than ecosystem restoration. The contradiction is the most clean-up tool failed to support environmental recovery after use. The surprise is the eco-nutrient layer which support biodegradation and help restore marine ecosystem. Nazrul highlight policy challenge. The tension is balancing environmental protection with cost effectiveness. The contradiction areas when limited budget force the adoption of cheaper, less sustainable option. The surprise is that this layer often proves sustainable material can be affordable and scalable. Lastly, Patricia expressed concern for marine conservation, where the tension is seeing marine life harm faster than cleanup effort. The contradiction is the focus on short-term solution over long-term impact. The surprise is that the bio-ecological layer oil paint offer a holistic, sustainable solution with better long-term outcome.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hazmi bin Muhammad Azam. I will continue with our initial idea. We have give out 5 different ideas. Firstly, portable indoor air purifying plant box. It is a small plant box that naturally cleans indoor air using plants, soil and activated cycle. It improves air quality and helps create a calmer, healthier living space without using electricity or apps. Secondly, Bio-Ecological layered oil pads. It is a floating biodegradable pad made from a natural fibers that absorb oil from ocean water. It helps clean oil spills and protect marine life in an eco-friendly way without using electricity. Thirdly, modular sleep enhancer pillow. A customizable pillow with different layers that can be adjusted for comfort and neck support. It helps improve sleep quality and spinal alignment with a simple, non-electronic design. And fourth, a wearable personal UV and pollution shield. It is a lightweight wearable that helps protect users from harmful UV rays and air pollution. It uses special materials and color-changing indicators to warn users of high exposure, making outdoor activities safer. And lastly, a green step energy harvesting flooring. It is a smart floor that generates electricity from footsteps. It helps reduce energy use while encouraging movement and supporting a more sustainable indoor environment. Next, I will talk about the idea evaluation. For the wearable personal UV and pollution shield, protection is limited as it cannot fully replace sunscreen, mask, or avoiding outdoor exposure during high UV or pollution levels. Some users may also find it uncomfortable and the nano coating may degrade over time. In addition, the indicators only provide general, not precise alert. For the bio-ecological layered oil pad, it may not be suitable for large-scale oil spills without a larger deployment. The natural materials may degrade quickly in harsh marine conditions, and oil socket pads still require a proper disposal. Strong waves and the current may also reduce the effectiveness. For a green step energy harvesting flooring, energy output is low and installation costs can be high. The system also requires a maintenance and may be difficult to install in the existing building. For the portable indoor air purifying plant box, purification is limited to small areas and requires a regular plant care. It also slower than electronic air purifiers. Finally, for the modular sleep enhancer pillow, user may find the system complex and durability and cost may be concerned. Cooling is also passive and may not be sufficient in the hot climate. Then I will talk about the idea expansion. Based on all 5 ideas that we all give, we choose the bio-ecological layer oil pad. It is because it offers a sustainable and environmentally responsible solution to oil spill remediation by integrating efficient oil absorption with natural biodegradation processes, thereby reducing long-term ecological damage and ensuring greater safety for marine life. Throughout the research and interview from a potential sellers, we learned that there is a strong preferences for low-cost, easy-to-use product that require no electricity and minimal training. They also emphasize the importance of avoiding secondary pollution and showed high demand for eco-friendly and biodegradable oil spill clean-up solutions. From the market perspective, growing awareness of ocean pollution and stricter environmental regulations are increasing demand for green oil spill response products. Our key customers include governments, NGOs, and marine industry, and sustainability and biodegradability are now major factors in purchasing decisions. There is also strong demand for small to medium-scale oil spill management solutions. Based on this insight, we improved our original idea by introducing a multi-layer design, a natural color change saturation indicator, improved stability for moving water, a reusable outer shell, and a scalable size option. As a result, our improved product is an eco-friendly oil absorbing pad made from a natural plant fibers. The top layer absorbs oil, the middle layer traps it circularly, and the bottom layer provides bioagency. It is safe for marine life and does not release harmful substances. On the next slide, I will continue with the concept visualization. Our bioecological layer oil pad consists of 3 layers. First, oil absorption layer. This layer absorbs oil from the water surface quickly. It is made from a natural materials like coconut fiber, cotton, and organic sponge, which soak up the oil. This helps remove oil spill efficiently. Second, biodegradation layer. This layer helps break down the absorbed oil naturally over time. It is made from a seaweed-based materials and neutral cellulose that support safe decomposition without harming the environment. And third, eco-nutrient layer. This layer helps keep the pad stable in water and release the natural nutrients as it breaks down. These nutrients support marine life and help restore the ecosystem after pollution. On this slide, I will talk about the usage scenario. In the first scenario, oil spill occurrence, a minor oil spill occurs in a coastal or marine area due to a fuel leak from a small boat. On the second scenario, deployment and containment, floating booms with an integrated floating net system are deployed around the affected area to contain the spread of oil and keep the oil pads securely in the place. On the third scenario, placement of oil pads, bioecological layered oil pads are positioned with the floating net system, ensuring a stable flotation and full contact with the oil-contaminated water surface. On the fourth scenario, oil absorption process, the top layer of each pad absorbs the floating oil eventually, preventing a further spreading of the contamination. On the fifth scenario, color change saturation indicator, as the pad becomes saturated with oil, a built-in color indicator changes color to signal the pads have reached maximum absorption capacity. On the sixth scenario, a collection of user pad, the user oil pads are collected and safely stored for further handling and processing. On the last scenario, composting or self-processing, the collected pads are sent for a composting or environmentally safe treatment, reducing waste and minimizing environmental impact. Now, I will tell about the rapid prototyping or how we made the pad. First, we prepare the layers using a natural material such as coconut fiber, cotton, cellulose sponge, and a seaweed base. These materials are selected to support fast oil absorption, oil retention, and biodegradability. Next, we assemble the pad by stacking the layers and securing them with a biodegradable net and natural glue. This helps maintain the structure and durability of the pad during deployment. After that, we place the prototype on the water with a stimulated oil spill. This allows us to observe how well the pad absorbs oil and how stable it remains on the water surface. We then record our observation, including oil absorption speed, bioagency, stability, and overall layer performance. Finally, based on this result, we iterate and improve the design by adjusting the layer composition, bioagency, and biodegradation properties. This rapid testing and improvement cycle help us optimize the pad for better performance and environmental sustainability. Lastly, I will talk about our business model canvas. Starting with our key partners, we work with environmental NGOs, marine cleanup companies, government environmental agencies, coastal authorities, and suppliers of biodegradable plant-based material. This partnership helps us ensure both environmental credibility and reliable supply. Our key activities focus on designing and improving biodegradable oil absorbing pads, manufacturing with strict quality control, environmental testing and certification, and distributing our product to marine and coastal markets. In terms of value proposition, we offer an eco-friendly and biodegradable oil spill solution that requires no electricity or advanced technology. Our product is easy to deploy, prevents secondary pollution, and is safe for marine life and ecosystem. Our main customer segment include government environmental departments, marine cleanup providers, oil and gas spill response units, environmental NGOs, and coastal ports. We reach them through direct sales, environmental distributor, NGO partnership, and sustainability events. Finally, our revenue comes from bulk government sales, long-term contract, and partnership with oil and gas companies, while our costs are mainly from raw materials, manufacturing, testing, and certification.
Next, I will share about novelty and contribution. The Bio-Ecological layer oil pad is an innovative and multifunctional solution for oil spill cleanup that combines oil absorption, controlled biodegradation, and environmental protection within one biodegradable system. It's made from natural and renewable material like coconut fiber, cotton, and chitosan. It's offered a sustainable alternative to traditional synthetic pad. Eco-neutral layers support long-term marine ecosystem health, reducing secondary pollution, and align with sustainability goals. This cost-effective and scalable innovation redefines oil spill response by promoting environmental responsibility beyond temporary cleanup.
Before selecting our final innovation, our group first explored 5 product-based innovation ideas. Each team member was required by our lecturer to independently research and propose one innovation concept. We only choose one of the best innovation among the 5 ideas. Therefore, the 4 unchosen ideas are documented in the attachment section of our report. So, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nazrul bin Omar and I will continue with attachment part. The first idea is the portable indoor air purifying plant box, which focuses on improving indoor air quality using natural plants and filtration materials without electricity. It aims to create healthier and more calming indoor environments. The second idea is the modular sleep enhancer pillow, designed to improve sleep quality by allowing users to adjust pillow layers according to their body structure and sleeping habits, without relying on electronic features. The third idea is the wearable UV and pollution shield, a passive wearable solution that provides daily protection against ultraviolet radiation and air pollution through lightweight materials and visual indicators. Lastly, Green Step, energy harvesting flooring, explores how everyday human movement indoors can be converted into renewable energy, supporting sustainability without requiring users to change their daily routines. To better understand these ideas, we identify key user issues and context for each innovation. For the portable indoor air purifying plant box, the main issue is poor indoor air quality caused by dust, chemicals, and weak ventilation. This issue is explored because air quality directly affects health, focus, and emotional well-being, especially for students and office workers who stay indoors for long hours in bedrooms, dormitories, and study spaces. For the modular sleep enhancer pillow, the issue lies in poor sleep quality due to inadequate neck and spine support. This problem is important to explore because sleep impacts physical health, stress levels, and daily productivity, particularly for students and adults who sleep in hostels, dorms, or shared bedrooms. The wearable UV and pollution shield addresses the issue of daily exposure to UV radiation and air pollution, which is often overlooked despite its long-term health risks. This affects outdoor commuters, children, and elderly, and active individuals in environments such as streets, campuses, and parks. Meanwhile, Green Step explores the issue of wasted human movement energy in indoor spaces. With sustainability becoming a growing concern, this innovation targets homes, schools, offices, and gyms where daily foot traffic is high. From a deeper empathy perspective, users of the portable indoor air purifying plant box want cleaner indoor air without dealing with noise, high cost, or complex maintenance. They prefer natural and calming solutions that fit easily into their daily life, where emotional comfort and connection to nature are equally important. For the modular sleep enhancer pillow, users want comfort that adapts to their bodies and changing sleep habits. They prefer flexible, non-electronic solutions as good sleep is closely linked to emotional stability and overall quality of life. Users of the wearable UV and pollution shield want protection that does not interrupt their routines. Passive and lightweight designs feel more acceptable, and awareness tools should work quietly in the background without constant reminders. Lastly, Green Step users want to contribute to sustainability without having to change their behavior. They value solutions that integrate naturally into everyday routines and give them a sense of involvement in environmental efforts. Several tensions, contradictions, and surprises were identified. For Ilham's idea, users want clean indoor air but continue tolerating poor ventilation. Although they care about the environment, they still rely on energy-consuming devices, and it is surprising how natural plants are often underestimated as effective solutions. For Nazrul's idea, people want good sleep but continue using unsuitable pillows. While they value comfort, they accept one-size-fits-all designs, and it is surprising that simple modular adjustment can outperform high-tech sleep products. For Amin's idea, users want protection but forget or avoid protective products. Although aware of risks, their behavior does not reflect this awareness, and it is surprising how passive wearable protection is more accepted than expected. Lastly, for Hazmi's idea, people care about sustainability but feel unable to contribute. Even though they support renewable energy, they see it as impractical indoors, making it surprising that everyday working can generate usable renewable energy.